Hello everyone, it's Chadman here, and this video is just to explain to you guys and girls what exactly has been happening to me recently, where I've been, etc, etc. Well, for those of you who don't know, I've been suffering from chronic tiredness all the time. And I mean, obviously, because I work in IT, being able to work from home is been quite advantageous. But the tiredness has been so crippling to me that, for example, to make it through the day, I'd have to have a nap at lunchtime for an hour, and then literally finish work at 5:30, and by 5:45 I'll be in bed. And I'd sleep through, well, almost through the night. I'm waking up quite a few times during the night, and then get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and still feel absolutely bloody exhausted. And so that was my lot for probably a couple of years, maybe more. So last week, I think it was, on a Saturday, I woke up in the morning and was walking around, everything was blurry. I was like, holy crap, what's going on here? Now, obviously, because of that problem, it made contacting anyone particularly difficult. So I managed to finally text my sister. She called an ambulance. The two lovely ambulance ladies came to my flat, and they helped me down the stairs and guided me to the ambulance, and off we went, blues and twos. And so I was taken into the critical care ward and stuffed in a room. And they were checking me for what may have been a potential stroke. Well, that's what I thought it may have been. However, when they did all the sort of the standard checks, you know, because obviously stroke affects the brain, it affects things like movement and speech, all that kind of stuff. They were, you know, checking out everything. And they did blood tests and also blood pressure, all the rest of it and stuff like that. And when they came back, they said, obviously, there's no sign of stroke, which I was very pleased about. But they said your blood sugar level seems to be quite high. And so they were doing regular tests on me to see how that was going. And when they were, after a few tests occurred, they basically decided, okay, we're just going to give you a very, very small injection of insulin. And so they did it. I pulled up a shirt, poked a needle in my belly, very small. And one of the things I've been suffering with the tiredness was this kind of overall fog all over myself, where I just couldn't shift it. As soon as I got that injection of insulin, that fog lifted. So from that, they were basically able to deduce that I have become a type 2 diabetic. So, needless to say, that sort of threw me off a little bit, for obvious reasons. But also means that I need to change my lifestyle with respect to eating habits, exercise, all that kind of stuff to try and mitigate it. It is possible to reverse it with exercise and diet and all the rest of it, and that's the sort of direction I'm going to work towards. However, obviously, it's just taking a bit of getting used to. And prior to that, I mean, the tiredness just made it near impossible to make any videos. So, that has been the situation for me over the last couple of weeks, and also should, with any luck, explain the last year of lack of videos and just lack of consistency with respect to that. I'm feeling better now. Starting to get a handle on the blood sugar levels. It's taking a bit of time, but also you learn what foods you can eat, what foods you can't eat, all that kind of thing. And just getting used to living a different way slightly. So I'm doing okay. Obviously, I don't want to drop into a coma or have my legs fall off. So I want to try and avoid that if possible. But, you know, obviously it's just things like got to be aware of hypoglycemia and hyperglycemia. And also I've got to check to make sure that I can drive okay as well, because obviously it's affecting my eyesight. So I'm using like just cheapo glasses that just got good magnification so I can see the screen. It's still slightly blurred, but I can see enough of it to enjoy myself. So that essentially has been my life for the last 2 weeks. Regularly stabbing myself with a little needle thing every, like 3 times a day to do the tests. So yeah, that's basically it. That's where I am right now. And hopefully with the lack of tiredness now sort of being removed, I'll have a lot more energy to produce videos. Or at least that's the hope. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, thanks for listening to my waffle. See you next time.